Welcome back to the Hip Hop Social Worker YouTube page. It's the end of January 2021. It's been a while since I did a video, but let's get into it. So this year, I told myself that I was going to start seeing clients privately. Meaning that I was going to kind of start my own business, see clients under my name, for therapy, of course, right? And this is really something that I just kind of had to start doing because this is owning a private practice is like kind of a dream of mine, right? I mean, I think it's a dream of mine, but I'm not really sure. So, how do you know if you don't do it? So I really just say, you know what, 2021, a few years ago, 2 years ago, I had, I got an LLC and, under hip hop social worker. So really, it was just time to kind of put that into action. I'm close enough to these hours to where things are looking pretty real. So I figure it would be nice to kind of slow roll things, to kind of do a slow rollout, just to see if I even like doing private practice, right? Because sometimes you think you like something, but you might not, right? I know a lot of LCSWs that did private practice and no longer want to do it. So it's kind of like, okay, so I just want to see, how it is right now, because I feel like, it's a great opportunity to kind of, especially with COVID and the pandemic and, virtual, um, you know, virtual sessions, telehealth being like a popular thing. It's like, I can't waste this opportunity and not try this. So that was kind of my idea, by it. So, and while I'm working full time, I feel like it's a lot less pressure than if I were to stop working full time and then go full on in private practice. And it's like, okay, now I gotta really, bust these moves to, to make things shake. But while I can go to work and I can see clients, in the evening, not every day, like a couple of days a week. That's kind of how I'm doing it right now. So, but yeah, it's been all right. I like the fact that I'll be getting a lot of phone calls. Um, I've seen about four clients, and it's been my speed. Like it's been something that I can handle. I know myself, and if I were to get too many, you know, um, people trying to book all at once, that would overwhelm me, and I probably would just shut down and say, "Forget it. I can't see nobody." Right. So like the slow kind of trickle is really working. It works well, for a person like myself, right? And I have about capacity for about 6 people. I had about four, and they all booked another session. So it's really a good confidence boost, and it's also a good kind of like it just really feels like this is something I was supposed to do, like in the private practice realm, where I kind of see the kind of clients that I feel like I have the best chance of helping. Like I don't have to just see anyone, right? I kind of pick and choose. I can do consultations. I can just talk on the phone and say, hey, like what's going on. We can kind of go back and forth, and then I ask, is this something you want to do? And if it is, then let's do it. If it's not, then the best of luck. I can give you some referrals, right? So, but it's just been good, and it feels like something that I could probably stick with. Now, you know, running a business is different. What I'm saying, like you got to kind of be on top of your stuff. So that part is something that I got to get used to, right? Just kind of like doing the extras, right? Doing the stuff that you don't get paid for, right? Like no one really tells you about those things, right? So like, but I always kind of like tell myself, hey, this is business. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to run a business, so sometimes you got to stay up late, doing these things, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just been a good process. It's only been a month, but I got some clients coming back in the beginning of next month. So it's just it's looking good, and I feel like I remember my supervisor told me when he was getting started, he wished he would have started sooner. And I don't know if I have that feeling. I mean, it's only been a month, but I feel like this is the right time. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I would have started right out of grad school or something like that, I probably would have been burnt out or just kind of just lost in the sauce. So, and I also believe that what's meant for you doesn't pass you. So, like, this is just the right time, to do so, right? Like it's just the best opportunity. COVID happening, the pandemic, virtual sessions being a little more regular. Just kind of so I can kind of I don't have to rent an office space, do everything from my house. You know what I'm saying? I can work late into the evening because I'm at home already, right? So yeah, it's just been it's been good, and I'm just kind of learning a lot about myself, learning a lot about the process. So, um, I'm excited to see what 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 it look like by July, like or if I'm still doing it, or if I'm like that was fun, but I feel like I'm gonna just work these agencies, or am I going to still be doing therapy? Well, I'm gonna still be doing therapy because I got to get this license, and the license, you know, once I get that, then I can kind of figure out if I want to get into the macro space. So and also been doing that. I started a new project, talking to macro social workers about macro social work because I feel like it doesn't get enough plug. Like people always say, hey, you can be more than just a therapist doing social work. Then someone might say, well, what could I do? And then it's like, I don't know, like they say things like policy and equity, and they say buzzwords, but that doesn't really mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Like like what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like what can I do inside those realms? So I just want to talk to more macro social workers and just to see if I can spread the good word. But anyway, that's kind of what I've been doing. It's been getting phone calls, screening phone calls. I mean, yeah, it's that can be a little tiresome, but it's part of the process, right? So anyway, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I got new episodes of the podcast coming up, so you can keep listening to that. And yeah, you can keep checking my website for updates. Check out my Instagram for updates and all those good things. So I see y'all later. Peace.